this is Patz and we are back with a hair video today, starting this one in the early hours of the AM. Don't ask me why. When I saw this picture of Ryan Destiny, I knew that this would be perfect for my brother's wedding, so I used this as inspo along with these two videos that I have linked in the description box below. Both videos really helped me with my technique, so let's get into this. Starting on blow dried hair, make sure your hair is clean, blow dried, detangled, so that it's ready for this style. I started off by sectioning off the back portion, using my braiding gel to get my parting line really neat. I'm brushing all of my hair into place, securing it with a really elastic band so that my hair would be really firm and tight and last for multiple days. I did this hairstyle for my brother's wedding, so I wanted it to last for multiple days and so that I didn't have to worry about my hair whilst I was running around doing the kids' hair. Once you've got the back sectioned off, then it's time for the cornrows on the side of your head. So if you know how to cornrow, this is really simple. If you do want me to do a video where I go in depth on how to cornrow, I would love to do that for you guys. I started off by parting off both sections and clipping them away, brushing it out, again making sure that my hair is detangled. Then I split off a section at the front to start creating the cornrow, going with really small little pieces, adding hair piece by piece to build up my cornrow. I made sure to make my cornrows really small and as neat as I possibly could so that they stay neat for multiple days and so that it looked really clean when I turned to the side. I like to use a little bit of a hair cream so that my hair stays soft and for the end of my cornrow to be nice and small and braided down softly. When you're done, it should look something like this, where they meet in the middle. That way you can put your hair on top of it and hide the braids. Then for the top section of your hair, first create the middle part and then separate the two front portions of your hair so that this way, when you're laying down the hair, it can be really sleek and really smooth and you can go in sections. Starting at the back, comb that all together and combine that with your braids so that it's smooth and it covers the braids. This is where the concoction comes in. So this was from Jayla Majette's video. She used got2b glued styling gel along with the got2b glued freeze hold spray and created this like goopy concoction that would slick and lick your hair back. This goopy concoction was, I felt like a scientist, like the way that it was slipping and sliding, it was so fun. I took my time applying this to my hair, smoothing it as I went to each section. And the great thing about this mix is that because it's the got2b, it dries down really quickly and then hardens, so your hair will be hard and will not move at all. I don't know about you, but I get really overstimulated, so I have to wipe my hands off multiple times. I used a blow dryer to really set everything into place, making sure that it was rock hard and dry before I moved on to my next section. Then I braided up the end of my hair and got it out of the way so that I could continue with the rest. Make sure that you remake the concoction as you go. If you leave it for too long, it gets kind of hard on the paper plate and then it's harder to apply to your hair. So just add more gel, add more freeze spray, get it to be gloopy like slime, and then you can reapply it to the hair. And so I repeated this for each section. So adding the concoction, smoothing it in with my brush, retying my hair really nice and tight, and then using my blow dryer to freeze it into place. I would say be prepared to be blow drying for a while. I think it's like really tedious, but I think it's so worth it because in the end your hair will not move, and that way you don't have to worry about on the day any flyaways or things like that. Like my hair stayed like this for literally 3 days straight. Where my hair is so thin at the front, I really took my time in the sections, making sure to completely cover my hair in this concoction and really brush it through slowly so that it laid perfectly how I wanted it to. I really had to get up in my Freeman mirror, guys, but here you can see what it looks like and I'm so happy with how it's coming out. So as I said, we're just repeating that throughout my hair, really coating it and getting it really nice and flat. I feel like this method is amazing if you have an event, some kind of occasion where you need your hair to lay and last all night. I wouldn't recommend this for every single day slick backs because as you'll see at the end, my hair was rock hard. I couldn't even itch my scalp. Like, it was insane. You'll see in those last clips, but It works amazing for an occasion, an event where you need your hair to look perfect from every angle. Make sure that when you're molding your hair, you mold it to sit exactly how you want it to sit. Your hair will be rock hard, it will not move. I love the technique of using a comb to get each hair to lay exactly where you want. This also, I think, helps for your hair to be like fully saturated, using the comb to get all the way in there. I think Jayla Majette was onto something when she said that. And then I just blow dried my life away. So blow drying, I was using hot heat, but not like too hot. So it was on, I think, the second heat level, and that's how I got it to be really, really, really flat and shiny and beautiful. At this point, I was fully done, but it was 3 a.m. and I had to go to bed. So here we are, a day and a half later at my brother's wedding, getting ready for the event. And this was when I was gonna add my bun. I had literally gone about my day with my hair like this and was finally ready to add this bun a couple hours before the ceremony. I used some leftover braiding hair that I had laying around, and I just added a little bit of hair cream so that the hair was a bit smoother. And I used the elastic band on the end of the braiding hair to attach it to my hair. And I wrapped my hair around the top bun so that I can secure it with a bobby pin and make sure that's covered. And then I went round the bottom bun, secured that with a bobby pin, made sure that was covered. My sister came in at a perfect time to make sure that my buns were fully covered and that my bobby pins were sitting in the perfect place to make sure that you could not see my natural hair underneath this braiding hair bun creation. This was me just teaching her how to use a bobby pin. She has a pixie cut, so she had no clue. And then it was time for edges, which, as I said, guys, your hair is rock hard. So I had to use some water to loosen up my edges because they were not coming out with just the edge control. I had to loosen them up with that. And then we were done. This was the final result. I absolutely loved the way that my hair came out. As you can see, it's super beautiful and sleek. My hair stayed exactly like this, did not move not 1 inch the whole entire wedding day. And I was running around like a headless chicken, so I can tell you that this is literally foolproof and super gorgeous, very easy, and I love the results. I can honestly say I felt so beautiful and like regal, classy, elegant. I don't often do updos like this. Usually I do a nice slow slick bun, add a ponytail when I'm about my business, but this is just a beautiful way to elevate your hair. Make sure that you like this video if you love how my hair came out, and comment down below any thoughts and opinions. Make sure you're hyping the video as well, guys. That's a new feature on YouTube that I really want to get into, so hype up the video and subscribe if you haven't already. As amazing as this hair was, I have left some clips at the end here showing what my hair looked like a couple days later, because it was yeah, it was something. Morning, guys. I just wanted to show you guys what my hair looked like to take it down. I've just undone the braids, sorry, but I just need my head. This is what I wanted to come and let you know. I was really trying to see how long it's gonna last, what it's gonna feel like, using that technique from Jayla Majette with the got2b glued gel and spray. And I've already taken the braids out because I'm not gonna lie, they were so tight on my head, really tight. And I've already taken the back out because, again, like, my hair was just hurting me, but I thought I'd still show you guys like what my hair's looking like. There's definitely like flaking. Obviously here I've undone the braids, so you kind of can't really count that part, but I think if you look here, that is like the flaking that I did have at the top. It was starting to flake a little bit, but I think if I would have added like oil to my hair, I could have got rid of the flaking and made it last longer. So I would say this hairstyle can last you like 3 to 4 days. I would probably do the hairstyle the day before the event that you need it for. Like, my hair, it don't move, okay? It don't move, okay? This is some real gel, slick, flat,
your hair will not be moving, which is great for the purpose I need it for. But I will say is that you cannot itch in here. Like, I can't, my nail is not touching my scalp. Like, I could not itch my head. I had to do the patting method, and that was a little bit annoying that I had to pat because my hair was really starting to itch under here, which is what I'm washing out right now. So I just wanted to add that just so you guys know. So I've even got sleep in my eyes, so she was waking up. But anyway, I just wanted to add that so you guys know what to expect if you do a similar technique. I think the technique works amazing. I just wouldn't recommend leaving it on your head for like a week. I think in her video she said a week, and I'm not gonna lie, I would not be able to last a week with my hair like this, like just purely for the fact that I cannot itch my head. Like, guys, I can't itch it and it itches. So yeah, that's that though. See you in my next video. Bye.